Hello, Wolfmined here, and welcome back to another Building the Oasis of the Seas video. Today is day number 72, and yes, it has only been 3 days since the last video. That is because I've gotten a lot of work done since I've been a lot more active on the ship as of lately. Like, I haven't been this much actively building since like day one I started it. Then I got bored, and then I'll do it every now and then. But now I'm just like straight in it, been doing lots of work. So pretty much from everything right here to like all the way to the back of the ship is pretty much done, except for the smokestack area, which is up top. I'm still working on that right now. Let me fix the weather. So we have to deal with this poopy rain that you can't even hear because I keep my sounds off while I record. And also I just keep it off because I listen to music. Alright, so let's start by going into deck 15, which is what we're on right now. And this is pretty much just the deck for the pool area, which is all this area you see right in front of me. Central Park's down there. So yeah, deck 15. So I believe, oh yeah, there's all kinds of stuff on this deck. I'm so brain dead right now, it's the middle of the night. Alright, so right here is the Fuel Team Disco. Now, there was a big problem in this little area right here. And I've been having a lot of scale issues. I mean, this ain't nothing new. I've been having tons of scale issues this whole entire build. Like, the ship isn't like out of scale. The ship is still within the like scale it's supposed to be in, but somehow things aren't lining up right. Which usually it's it's a problem I always run into when I build ships. It's like things aren't matching up right. But whatever. So basically, what I'm saying is that I had the teen club take over where the back deck was. I don't know what it was. It was just some place that was named that. I decided to make the living room, which is part of the teen club. It's like a teen area. I kind of half-assed the teen area anyway. It's like a disco. It's just a hangout place for kids my age or teens my age. Things that I don't go to on ships. It falls into that category. And let's go back and around because we have the sports area, or the sports zone is all done. But first let me go show you the, what do you call it? The no, it's called the Wipeout Cafe, which is just a little cafe place that that's just here. I kind of, like, when I came in through deck 15 and everything, I was kind of like in the half-ass mood, so I was like, that's why everything's kind of except for right here. I mean, outside, everything right here is all great. And my cat is climbing up the chair right next to me. Okay, focus. So yeah, sports zone. Let's show this off. So we have the basketball court right here, which is a basketball court, pretty self-explanatory. Next door we have the Oasis Dunes golf course. It seems like every miniature golf course on the Royal Caribbean ships is like the name of the ship and then Dunes right after, because on the Liberty of the Seas it was called Liberty Dunes. Was their miniature golf course. Right here in the middle, if you're wondering what all this spider web is, this is the zip line, which I wasn't going to use the string because I found that you can't really see that, and a zip line you can see, so I decided just to do the spider web. It looks good to me, and it's just a sign saying zip line. It's pretty much all they called it was zip line. Not very creative on their part. Alright, so these blue things are the flow riders, and I tried to fit the Royal Caribbean logo into it, but it was just impossible, because like these things are built at a very interesting angle. So because pretty much I was just going for what it exactly looked like, so I didn't really care like about the center part. So it's just like, as long as it looks like it does on the ship, which is why it's at a funny angle. And the reason there isn't any water in it is because there's no way to make water go uphill, because that's pretty much all the flow rider does, is water going uphill to make you ride a wave. And same thing on the other side, it's just mirrored pretty much. In the center we have the Wipeout. I keep saying Windjammer. Windjammer's later, you'll see that later. So right here is the Wipeout bar, which is pretty much just a bar. We have tons of little lounge chairs on the back deck here, overlooking the bottom, like overlooking the aqua theater and the back of the ship. Then we have this little, this is the thing I talked about last time, this little antenna thing. I don't know, it's like, it's just something that just sticks out. But yes, you guys are right, it was like kind of like a smokestack for something else, I guess. Maybe for the kitchen, which is, no, that wouldn't make any sense. I don't know. I don't know where that line comes from because it obviously can't go through the middle of the boardwalk. Alright, so since you already see this, up here is what I'm currently working on as of right now. This is the smokestack area, which these two right here, these little two smokestacks were a bitch and a half to make. I tweeted out a picture like, oh, it's like, took me 30 minutes just to get halfway done with just one of them, so I could figure it out how the hell to make it look right. But I am pretty happy with how it turned out. I know it kind of looks small, but really it actually is a pretty small smokestack on top of the ship. It's just like these things that stick up at the top make it look much more bigger, which I figured out. Like, so I was staring at it for a while, and I'm like, this thing looks so small. There's no way it's this small. But nope, I was wrong. It's just this thing that makes it look much more bigger. So yeah, and these things are solar panels. I'm not sure if I said that, but these are the solar panels on top. And then you got the Royal Caribbean logo right there. Alright, so back onto deck 16, which is where the Windjammer marketplace is. Yes, that's why I kept saying Windjammers, because I'm thinking of this place. Which is pretty much the main buffet area for the ship. And pretty much where you get most of your general food. First, let's go over here to, what's this called again? The Izumi Japanese Cuisine, which is just a, I think it's like a Japanese steakhouse kind of place. I don't know. I like Japanese steakhouses. I love to eat. I actually like Asian food quite a bit. I don't like anything spicy, just general fried rice and all that good stuff. Alright, so here's the Windjammer Marketplace, which, like I said, it's the main buffet, so we got lots of tables everywhere on each side. Then we got the actual buffet, which is right here, and help yourself to eating some diamonds if you want, or emeralds. And someone flipped this lever. Oh well. I'm not going to flip that because it's going to mess up the doors, and it's just a waste of time. Alright, so yeah, more tables. If you're wondering why, same goes for in the Viking Lounge, is that the reason this is white is for the exterior purpose, because when you look at this up from the boardwalk, it's going to look really weird with the colored floor, so I decided just to keep it white. It makes it look kind of good on the inside and the outside at the same time. When they add marble into the game, I might just go through the whole ship and fix things with the marble, because I could redo the smokestacks, because that's not supposed to be a light gray block for the stripes, it's supposed to be white. So if only 1.5 was here, which it should be coming soon as of right now making this video. This is kind of like an idea I know there's a cruise compass on the ship, and I was seeing if like you could use a map to see where your player is, but it doesn't really seem to work too much. So, oh well. But it was a cool idea to think of. Alright, so I believe that is, that's all for deck 16. Now on to deck 17, which is the topmost deck of the ship without going up to here, which is where the smokestacks are. And I believe this is all just crew area. I know Lennon said that this is just a crew break room up here where the smokestacks are. There's still plenty of more stuff I had to do on that deck. Like there's like a dip down, which I'm guessing where the break room is for the crew. Alright, so these are the loft rooms, and first of all, they do not look like loft rooms at all. The only thing that's a loft is the beds. Problem is that I built this on a 4 high because I know this deck is taller to accommodate the taller rooms. So I just did this for whatever. I was still in my half-ass mode when I came through and did the rooms. This was all earlier this morning when I did all these rooms. I pretty much just filled in everything. Right here, since I couldn't fit a room in a 3 wide area, I know there's a room in the center. So I decided just to make a little walkout balcony for everyone to come see. Nice view of the back of the ship. I don't know, I keep staring at the back antenna because it just looks so cool to me. I don't know why, it just does. Probably because I built it. People leaving doors open. Yeah, so pretty much all the same exact looking rooms through all of here. I'm not going to go into every single one. And then up here we have a whole bunch of stuff. We have the Pinnacle Chapel, which does kind of looks like the real thing. I mean, this part looks like the real thing. But back here, I know that well, I'm not sure what you call this. The altar. The altar is supposed to be over here, like against the window is pretty much where it's supposed to be, and the seating is supposed to be right where I'm standing. But oh well. As long as it looks like what it's supposed to look like. Alright, so here's the Viking Lounge, which is pretty much I think it's like one of the most famous things on every single ship, because there's one of these on every single ship. I believe so. Like, most of them should have one, because I know the Liberty had one that was kind of small. I think it was like packed into the back or something, but this one is pretty big. Covers all the front viewing space of the ship, and it will overlook the pool area once I get that in. I still have to get there's like a little center structure right here, and then the solarium and those are the front elevators out there. In front of that is the solarium, which I haven't got around to doing yet. Alright, well, I guess that is pretty much all I need to show you. Actually, that's all I do have to show you, or have to show you. Because I know that I did finish the engine room, but I'm not going to show you just because it's just like not much was added on from what you saw in the last video. Plus, you can always just come on the server or wait for the download to check it out. Alright, well, that'll pretty much conclude this day build. Hopefully, maybe if I could just put off another episode until I get it done. Because really, if I think about it, I just have to do the smokestacks up there. And then I just have to do the pool deck, the solarium, and that'll pretty much, and then like just the top antenna. I know there's like a little antenna thingy up there. And that would pretty much wrap up all of the ship, but then I won't be necessarily done then, because I want to go through and make sure everything's correct, like do like a finalization touch over to it. So yeah, that's enough of rambling on for this video. I'd like to thank you for watching. My name is Chris, also known as Wolfmined, and goodbye.